that's the last time you'll see that intro, because the track work for that bit has gone. Good day everybody, and welcome to Kampala Road, and I'm showing you my extension, which is past the branch line station there, up on the right hand side. New baseboard and some track work gone in, which is an extension of the two main lines here. And you can see under there where there is some point work leading to some storage sidings. I was going to call it a fiddle yard, but I don't think it is. I think it's more storage sidings for coaches, etc. Zoom in a little bit, you can see what I've been doing. So the two lines on the left are the up and down main line. The two lines in the middle there, the one with the carriages on and the one to the right, are basically passing loops for the up line. And I'll get closer. And the right hand line is the HST storage siding. Let's go and have a look. Before I go anywhere, I'd like to say thank you very much to my subscribers. And also, not just the subscribers, but the subscribers who've been giving me shout outs. I'm up to over 73 I think, and that's quite a substantial jump over the last 2 or 3 weeks. So I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. My next video will be a subscriber special, as they call them on YouTube, and I've got something in mind. And once this track is working properly, which I think it almost is now, I will do that. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the video coming up. Okay, just before I show you what I've been up to in here, I just thought I'd show you this piece of track. This is what happens when it oxidizes after a few years in its packet. There's actually nothing wrong with it, it just needs a good clean, and I'd say that's been in its box for, I don't know, 8 years. Haven't got it out. It's been used in the past, but a long time ago, and that's how it's all been. And when you clean it with a track rubber and etc, etc, the top of it comes off like this. This one is actually particularly bad. I'm not too sure why. The dust around it is what's left of a Pico track rubber, which I've been using to clean all this track. Yeah, it's taken some substantial cleaning. And what I've done actually is, on the track I've put new fish plates everywhere. So wherever I've put the new track down, they have new fish plates, which really sort of sorts out any problems. Then backed up by the drop wires. You can see some more dust there. That's actually an isolated section, because this whole new section I've put under the secondary power area, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so here we have the two main lines, there and there. This is the down, this is the up, and then there are 3 sidings. That's the HST siding, but these other 2 sidings are linked to the up line. Excuse the bottles. I'm not lightly gluing it down at the moment, not pinning it or anything, just to see what happens before the boards warp or anything like that. So I've just dotted glue here and there just to hold it in place while I'm doing the testing of the track, and it all works pretty well. I'm pretty pleased. I put it all down and ran a loco through all the different sections of track, and I didn't have any problems apart from where I used an old fish plate. Just here. I've run out of fish plates and I needed one, and I put an old one there, and lo and behold, every now and again the train stalls just there. So there you go. I actually have come to a grinding halt on the work because I have run out of fish plates, and my local model shop is 5,000 miles away in Bury St Edmunds, so I'm not going to rush down there to go and get some. So I'm a few weeks away now from doing any more track work, i.e. my steam depot, which I'll move to in a minute. Let me run a train around this and you'll see the different options I have on the up line. The down line I've done nothing yet. There is a express point there, and that'll probably, I'll put in 2 sidings here. I've not done that yet because I like watching the trains coming down the main lines, and if I do that it'll all be hidden. But let's run some trains and show you what the options are. I'll put the HST on. So hopefully you can see what the station looks like now. The platform has gone, and the middle line of the 3 there to the right of the Pullmans is the through line out the other side, and goes round to the, carries on round to the upline main line. And then this line here to the right of that is the line that stops at the station. And I'll bring a train down now to demonstrate. So at a stately speed, HST is coming in, and if a train was to stop at the station, this is where she would stop. On the right hand side of that train would be a platform, and I intend to have that platform going round. I'm going to make a curved platform going round here to about there, and that's where it'll stop, and that'll be the station on this side. And then this train can carry on, exit the station and rejoin the main line there. Goes off at the sedate pace. Okay, so I've changed the points there, and now the train coming down, if I can get it going in the right direction, is on the line to run straight through the station. Let's see if that happens without any heart palpitations. She's on the outside of the down line, or the secondary line, sorry. And there she goes through and down the main line again. Quite a nice sedate pace. Okay, so if I change these points now, she will now travel up the first passing loop and then down there and rejoin the main line the other side of that bridge. Let's see what happens. So she's to the left of the main line now. Heads out and rejoins the main line there. So now if I change this point on that passing loop and this point here, she should go on the outer passing, and I'll explain why I've done that in particular. Just make sure she does what I says. I suppose I can edit it if she doesn't. Here she comes. Back out of the main line through there. So why I've done that is give me some options. Here she comes again. I've changed it so she's just going down the normal main line, I hope. I started putting point motors in, as you can see, because the back controller's chair is quite a way away. But this little section here, move that back a bit, that section between the 2 points can hold a 108. And then in front of that, this section here, going down there, that can hold 5 carriages plus a locomotive. 5 normal sized carriages, that is, Mark IIDs, E's, etc. This one here can hold 4 plus a locomotive, if that's what you want. And then this side in here can hold a 158, that's the length of it, that's what I've done. I have a 158 that needs repairing. And then the outermost siding is basic for the HST. HST being called push-pull, it doesn't really need to be joined to anything. So that's how it is at the moment. I've actually sacrificed one siding because I've put those points in there. If I didn't have that in, I could have the track much closer and have an extra run in there. And maybe I do that, but at the moment I quite like having the options of switching and changing. And I can actually have 2 or 3 different trains on the same upline and park them up while each one overtakes each other, or stop one for a while while another one goes through. So that gives me an option. This is the down line. I've not done too much with it at the moment. It goes around here. A little bit of extension there because that was fraught with danger, so close to the edge. And she comes down here, and you can see where the platform will go. So the station itself is now part terminus, part through. There is a little offshoot there where the 31 is, and that's basically designed for a station shunter. I have an idea for that. I don't have an 08, and I don't know if I want one, given issues of points, etc. I have an uneven track. So I have another idea for that. But this side remains DMU platform from up mountain branch line, and basically a terminus. So nothing's changed there. So I'll quickly put a bit of platform in from the original platform I had, and it's going to have to go around there. Now I hesitate because I'm about to say I'm going to scratch build a curved platform around there. When I'll do that, I don't know, in a new life probably, because I'm no good at that sort of thing. I'm going to give it a go. I don't think you can get curved platform, well my curves are not standard, they're not 2 or 3 radius or whatever it is, 2nd or 3rd radius. So I think it's going to have to be scratch built. Okay, give it a go, have a bit of fun. As I said earlier, I've watched other people have a go, and yeah, a bit of fun anyway, or frustration. This was the end of the terminus, and I'm now thinking that this section should probably move down to here, at the end of the straight platform, and go across, so that the station building is above the station. And then part of it goes out the other side to, I don't know, brick wall, and the rest of it, as you know, carries on out. So that's currently the thoughts why that is moving. Now when I was in the UK, I did buy this, intending it to go up there, but if it moves a couple of feet down here, that's fine. So yes, I bought this card kit, super quick. And I got it all out the other day and looked at it and thought, oh, I packed it all back up, put it back in its bag and put it back on the top shelf. I'm no good at these things, so I'm going to have to psych myself up before I build this one. And when that'll be, I've got no idea. I much prefer running trains. So on from the new section, this is back on now the old section, and the 2 main lines are here. The 4MT is parked up. I've moved that station building that was up at Kampala Road down to here, and just a through station. As you can see, it gives me options. It can hold about 5 coaches, this longer platform, and then this smaller, thinner platform about 4. And as I said on a previous video, this little branch line is really just there as an optional extra. It's the old down line, and I can have that running little branch line trains, DMUs, back out in a different direction onto the main line. And it just gives me a bit more fun. That heads out down here, under here, and back out onto one of the main lines. The other reason for that downline coming through here, not just going to the station, but was for a steam depot, and that is my intention. And this is the basic layout here. So a set of points there, leading to another set of points there, and that will lead off to an engine shed down there. This area here, this line here will lead down here, head off that way. And one line will probably go underneath the branch line at the end there and for storage. And I may have another line, well I will have another line here, just going down there with a water tower, etc. I've got to have a look at steam depots and what's what, how dirty they are. I was on the North Yorkshire Moors Railway last month I think, and is it Gosmouth or something like that, excuse me for those lovers of the North Yorkshire Moors Railway, I've got the name wrong. The main depot there where they do all the maintenance, I mean wow, that was quite something, with locos and bits and pieces everywhere. I actually saw a Deltic parked up there, and I was thinking on the train back down to Pickering, when was the last time I saw a Deltic? And I think that was probably when I was about 5 or 6 years old, at King's Cross, getting on the train to Leeds. So that is 45 years ago. So this is now a general view of my layout. Let's bring it down a little bit, you can see what's going on. And it gives me a nice long straight on the right hand side. I thought about putting a wavy line in there, but I've got a wavy line on this side, so I'm quite happy with that, just there. Those two lines branching off to the left were the entrance to the station. They're now the main lines, and I was concerned that they couldn't take trains at speed, but they certainly can, no problems there. So I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so that's about it from Kampala Road today. I hope if you staggered through this far you found it of interest. Next one will be a subscriber special, and thank you very much again for everybody, and I hope you enjoyed this. So a bit more progress on the next video, I hope. In the meantime, take care and cheers for now.